Right, when you come to Tamworth, I suppose you've got to try and fit in, and big hats. It's one thing I have noticed. Mark from Mavericks Western Wear joins me. Firstly, mate, this is an amazing complex, an amazing facility, and there's so many people walking around here. It's just ridiculous, isn't it?
It is, mate. The nutrient sale and camp draft down here at Tamworth, it's probably one of our biggest shows we do for the year with our mobile shop. But the amount of people we get down here, it's phenomenal. Keeps me busy anyway.
Anyone who knows me knows that I make the odd mistake from time to time. I may not have hit record last night for your and my interview, so that was just a little bit of a major one. So hard to get 5 minutes to have a chat with you. There is actually no one in the store, which is one of the first that I've seen. You are flat out.
I am, mate. We sort of sell our own hats, plus I refurbish other people's hats and stuff. If you spend a lot of money on a hat, a good quality hat, you can bring them back into me, and you might think they're dead, but I can sort of bring them back to life. So,
I took videos of one last night, and it was basically sweat and rubbish, and it was the wrong colour too. I might say for that person, it was a bit of a bone-coloured one. Came up sensational, and it didn't take you a lot, but it's a bit of a labour of love, because I think you actually enjoy it, don't you?
Yeah, it's not too bad, mate. I do get really busy here, and it's hard to get a break, but at the end of the day, when you knock off your first beer, you deserved it anyway. So.
It was late knock-off though last night, I know, because most of the people had left by the time you got your first one.
Yeah, sort of nearly every day there. I'll start here at probably about 7:30, and I'll go pretty flat out till probably 6:30, 7 o'clock. So.
Your range of hats, Maverick hats, one of the ones that I'm wearing, and the likes, they're ones that you get imported, is that right?
Yeah, well, our Maverick straw hats, we get them imported from Mexico. They're our own brand that we design. Our felt hats, they're Ceratelli hats. They're made in New York. Ceratelli hats have been around since 1898. They're a very good quality hat. A lot of the camp drafters and that, they like them because they get the longevity out of them. They'll kill them for 12 months and then they bring them to me, and I spend half an hour. I've got to bring them back to life, and they get another 12 months, and then I'll see them again each time we come down here. So,
and that's return business. The one thing I took just before, it's quite good that I had to come back. There was a gentleman here earlier, and he said, he doesn't like one hat because it touches him on the ears. Just because they all sort of look the same. They're different fits, different styles, and that must make a little bit of I suppose, a positive for you, that you can actually tell people, well, this is the one for you.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people, they sort of have a myth about you've got a hat that tight on your head that's cutting the circulation off your brain. That's not what keeps the hat on your head. A good hat should sit deep enough on your head. It should go down so it's sort of hitting your ears or pushing your ears down, like if you're on a quad or on a horse, so it doesn't blow off. It's not the tightness, it's the depth of the hat that'll keep it on your head.
Keep it on your head, and you get blokes with big heads like me, and you can still fit them with a hat. I threw the challenge out to him. I said, I reckon I'll have the biggest head you got to fit, and he said he's got it all sorted. But you have done one bigger than me, but not many.
That's it, mate. Yeah, I had to stretch yours a fair bit. But I had a young gentleman come into the shop there about 6 months ago, and I couldn't get a hat to fit him, and then I measured his head, and he had a 68 centimetre head, and I politely said to him, he probably doesn't need a hat, he needs an umbrella. So.
Poor young man. Mavericks Western Wear as well, though, and I've got a new pair of jeans on that you can see them on there. Yourself and your wife, you're a big part of this. A big commitment from you both, but a big part of the whole complex.
Yeah, well, Nutrien, we try to sponsor a few events here. I think we have like 5 or 6 $500 vouchers, like for the shootout and the young guns and stuff like that. We try to stick to the junior events. That's where the industry's going, like the future of the industry. But yeah, me and my wife, we sort of we come down here and everyone stocks up on their jeans and stuff, and we've sort of got shirts, jeans, boots. We've got a bit of everything, so it keeps us pretty busy for the 10, 11 days here, and then we do the Nutrien sale in Toowoomba as well. That's another one of our good shows up there, and they look after us there. So Nutrien, we like them. So.
But you like Troy Welsh too. You get along very well. You're part of the furniture. You've been here. You haven't owned this company for that long. Only about 3 years, I think, but it's been a part of this whole sale since it's the beginning. Yeah,
well, Mavericks Western Wear, the previous owners, Rick and Judy Trainer, I think they've been a part of Nutrien right from the word go. Troy and me, we rodeoed together years ago, so Troy's been coming down here a lot of years. He builds saddles and that, and he camps over near us, and there's quite a few yarns get told in the afternoon, so it's not too bad. Yeah.
Be all sensible, wouldn't they?
Well, there is. The boundaries of truth get fudged a little bit.
But that's part of what it is. It is for the people that haven't been here. People said to me it's 3 times bigger than anything you'll expect. I don't think it is 3 times bigger, because you can tell people how big it is. It's actually what it is. It's not big. It's just great. Like, if that makes sense, I'm not downplaying it. I'm actually giving it a bigger plus.
Yeah. Sort of. When we first took over and we come down here, because my wife, she worked for the previous owners, and it wasn't a surprise to her, but when I come down here and drove in, and like the amount of people that are here, that are camped here for the week, and you get people coming from like far north Queensland and Normanton, and then Victoria and Western Australia. It's a big event. Like.
It is indeed, and I must say, well done to you. You said you sponsor a few events. One of the things I really like, you sponsor the young guns, the young people coming through as well. I think that is key. So, I mean, you are sponsors, but you also sell here. If people want to buy a hat, because I've got a New Zealand mate, bloke called Cam Bray, he's keen on one of these hats. Can they get them online? Can they order them online?
Yeah, mate. If you just go on our website, www.maverickswesternwear.com, you'll get anything there. We do post over in New Zealand. Actually, we have got a good following in New Zealand. A lot of New Zealanders come over, and our shop in Brisbane's only probably 10 minutes from the airport. They do a lot of shopping, have their holiday, come back, do a bit more shopping and go home. Sort of a lot of the rodeo community over there, they shop in our shop. So, it's good.
No, that's good, Cambrai. Don't. No reason for you not to give the guys a ring, but that is maverickswesternwear.com.au.
Yeah, mate. We're the Brisbane Mavericks. If you just jump on our website, we've got everything there. Give us a call. The girls will look after you. Usually, I think New Zealand, it's probably about a week, turnaround. So, unless we haven't got the stock, but the girls are really good at the shop up there, and they'll look after you real well.
Very good, Mark. Thank you very much, mate, and well done to you. Thanks for the hat too. It's going on Bardo's account, and I think he nearly choked when I said that to him. Like, but he'll be right. He'll get over it.
He was a little bit upset when I mentioned to him that he had a hat on his account. So
he'll be fine. Thank you very much, and well done to what you and your wife are doing here. And I think you both make it part of it. I just love how busy you are as well. I think it's great.
Thanks, mate.